All right, so first shout out is, and everybody's gonna be thinking like, why, like, or some people like yay, and some people like, wait, what is it? Why are they shouting out this? All Things Heroscape. All Things Heroscape. And now my whole audience just left the building. You know, there's like, wait, what are you talking
call. No, I was kidding. You see me disappear.
Click. Yeah, there goes Jeremy.
What happened with All Things Heroscape, Ryan? What did they do? Did they do something bad this time? Good sometimes? What happened? Is everything free now? Is that what happened?
Whoa.
Are they running out of things to sell? What happened?
That would be interesting. But no, there is actually something that I do want to give them a lot of love for. Something that was very classy, and that's going to be in photos that I am going to pop up on the screen so you guys can see it right away. So here, give me a moment. I'm gonna do a screen share here. I was like, where's that screen share? Okay, there's that screen share, and then I have to go to this window, and then I have to go to this window, and then I have to find this one, and then it should share it with you all. Okay, there it is. All right, so popping up on the screen here.
All right, let's see. What do we got?
I'm gonna try to zoom. Can I zoom this in? Yes. Okay. So this appeared on Facebook, and because it's kind of a public Facebook, Heroscapers Facebook, this is why I decided to screenshot it. So hopefully Matt doesn't mind me taking pics of this, but I don't think he will. So this was last week, and this gentleman Matt posted this, and it hurt me. It hurt me so much when I saw this. I'm just like,
I did see. Yeah, I remember.
You know, I'm sure everybody on thought, it's like, I feel like we got to do something, you know, about this, because it was just terrible. But it says, I feel sick to my stomach. Someone stole my Heroscape order. Does anyone have these for sale? I'm out $447 and would love to get the best deal. And it just shows, for those of you who are listening on Spotify, it shows basically like this is some type of mailbox, I think, or it's
yeah, that's in the post office.
Yeah,
that's a PO box.
Yeah, PO box. A PO box that certainly got broken into, and then shows a list of all the things he bought from All Things Heroscape from it, and it's over $400 worth of stuff, and it's
I just don't understand.
It's not easy to you know, to get this. So yeah, that was tough.
Heroscape's already hard to find. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will never understand how someone can generally steal,
yeah,
but then pick up that box, shake it a little bit, and go, there's gotta be something valuable here. Not that it's not valuable. They don't think they realize what the value is of the product that was in there. They were thinking probably something completely different other than the plastic that is also still worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't get it. So
Be a good person.
We saw this. This was a horrible situation.
Yeah. And
so he ordered this from
All Things Heroscape.
All Things Heroscape?
All Things Heroscape, yes. And I'm trying to switch the screenshot, and I don't know why it's not switching over. So here, hold on a second. Give me a moment.
There is usually a button on the side, Ryan.
Yeah.
You just keep your mouse in the middle of the screen on the far left or right.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. It's probably on the left-hand side. There's an arrow. There's an arrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. There it
yes.
is. There it is. All right.
I see that.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Working IT, Joe.
This is why he's second in command. All right. So now, fortunately, there is, and the cool thing is, even before what we're going to talk about in a second happens, there were people commenting saying, you know, offering ways that could help or get them to purchase something at a cheaper price or something. There were people already, you know, outreaching. But before any of that could really happen, Matt posted something else. And I hear kids. This comes from an email sent from someone named Christopher, apparently from All Things Heroscape. And it says, and the only reason why I'm posting this is because Matt posted this on Facebook, so it's all public.
Yeah, if it's public, yeah, that makes sense.
And it says, "Hey Matt, just a really unfortunate circumstance, and I understand how tough that can be." So obviously Christopher saw what was there on Facebook that happened. Says, "I have had a couple of packages disappear from my own front porch myself, so I understand how painful that can be. Under the circumstances, and with you as a loyal customer over time, I'm going to go ahead and refill and reship your order for you at no charge. I'll send you tracking as soon as I have it. I appreciate it if you don't mind putting in a good word for me whenever you have a chance." Exactly. "I always fight to take excellent care of each of my customers, earn their loyalty, and not take anyone's businesses for granted. I should be able to have reshipment on its way tomorrow. I'll send you tracking as soon as I have it. Let me know if I should like any alternate delivery arrangements. All the best, Chris." And so, yeah, and wait, let me get to this last one. Yeah, and then Matt says, "Updated from the man himself. I feel so relieved and can't believe this is actually happening. All Things Heroscape, I'm forever indebted to you." And All Things Heroscape, not only is this man indebted to you, but I would say that this is one of the most classiest things that I have seen from someone that's selling Heroscape stuff. It was something they didn't have to do because it's a lot of product. It's the price of a lot of product stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
And so I felt like the need to where it's like, okay, not only is Matt, giving him a shout out, well, guess what? This podcast is giving All Things Heroscape a shout out too. And recommendation, if you want to purchase from All Things Heroscape, I think they earned that, just from that alone. So
I will say, if I could interject,
go ahead.
That I don't get the necessarily hatred All Things Heroscape gets. Right. Their prices are high, but their service is quality. So I've ordered. I needed a pair of goblins. Actually, their prices were cheaper than eBay prices, and it's very nicely packaged. It's all put together. It's not like a scam. It's just he's making a profit off the pieces. I do see the trickle down effect, how it affects eBay and the aftermarket side of things, but in terms of it's not like he's a big scammer who just takes your money and doesn't send you product. He's a legitimate business who's making money, and he has a very organized and put together interface for it. So but it's also tough when things are a little higher than we want to pay for.
It's mainly just because most of us trying to complete the collections are probably, at least in my perspective, I'm broke. So it's like I have nothing against All Things Heroscape in any personal level. It's not like, oh, he looked at me wrong or I messaged him and he dissed me. It's not for me, it's not like a sense of animosity. It's just realizing that I will not be able to afford those prices, and therefore I'm kind of just I understanding others who are like, oh, why is it so much? But if it is in the sense of both taking care of shipping, handling, maintenance, whatever, if that's meant for the business, I mean, was it overhead costs, all that stuff? I know a little bit how that works. So I can understand if this is how he has to run the business, then that's what we got to do. But it is also really impressive that him alone has managed to fluctuate the market follows his prices.
Yeah.
And I'm just from a business perspective, if you had control of the price of anything, that's power. And All Things Heroscape controls the price of Heroscape right now on the internet. Everyone is following his prices. That's how we get where we're looking at right now. And it's just you gotta admit it's a little impressive.
Yeah. But you have to admit, though,
I don't think there's an animosity thing. It's just everyone realizes, man, that's so expensive. I can't afford it. And it's that
But at some point, though, every single one of us has ordered from them.
Actually,
I'm working towards that.
I'll say this. Eventually. I never have.
Really?
But, no.
And it's not because I don't want to. It's just I can't. Yeah.
But I have used the website. The website has a really good search engine.
Yeah,
and so to look up a Heroscape miniature, how it looks like in a hurry, I do use the website, so I do appreciate that. But
his SEO is second best to the Heroscape Wikipedia. So Yeah, like
Yeah, and
he's
so
right behind us
competition,
right now.
Jeremy.
even though I haven't
got the lore. He don't
purchased,
got the lore on his website.
I haven't purchased, but you know what? This might just give me a reason to
It's
consider
honestly
it.
a really good move.
consider it
yeah,
sometime. Yeah.
I think the owner of All Things Heroscape has been trying to create a better interaction with the community. I've noticed they've been doing prize support for tournaments and just trying to, I think, reach out. I think they have a bad rap, and I don't think it's fully deserved. If you're,
I want to say if I'm a betting man, I want to say the only reason why All Things Heroscape has a bad reputation is because it's just no one ever talked to him.
yeah,
You know, if you think about it, it's like when you go on a website that has no name, no face, right? Because you're not really talking to the person behind it, and you see all these really hefty prices on things that you really want. The first emotion you're going to have is why, and then you know probably that resentment or whatever. And I think that just kind of spread, right? But no one really questioned. No one really got to know the guy behind the website. And now, like for me, I'm going to go out and say my first impression because I was reading comments, and so people were always complaining about the prices. So that was my first impression of All Things Heroscape, was comments from the forums and stuff. Why is it so expensive? All that stuff, and that's all I had. He changed my opinion when he offered those discounts to help support the crowdfund. You remember when he was like, "Hey, if you show proof you supported crowdfund, I'll give you 25% off my entire store." That was like, oh my gosh, okay, wait, maybe he's better than we thought, you know. But it's just it's in the sense of like, not a personal thing. It's that weird, you know, the wildfire opinions, you know, people kind of just jumping into the boat because everyone else is on the boat. No one wants to leave the boat. That's I think what it was. But now he's out there, he's in the community, he's talking to people, and he's doing all these cool things. And I think a lot more people are starting to realize, you know what, actually, let's go ahead and give him that little extra dollar because he's actually helping us out in return.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that he's got the stuff, you know, like, I mean, how hard it is to get it in the first place. So it's like,
he's
just a nice,
even
depot.
afraid to correct a mistake that wasn't even his, you know,
Yeah.
to go that extra mile.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to figure out the community, you know, trying to interact, because he probably has like a whole garage full of suppliers. But there's some kind of there's a businessman behind this, which I think is very interesting. I'm actually curious to see what their moves are going to be kind of going forward with AOA coming out. You know, are they going to be doing that as a secondary seller? Are they going to be looking for like painted figures to sell? Like, I don't even know what the plan is.
So I don't know if anyone else dug into the Gamma Trade stuff when they were up in Louisville, Kentucky, when Renegade was doing that presentation. But they had a bunch of documents, and it was like all the retail information and stuff like that. Honestly, if All Things Heroscape wanted to, I'm pretty sure they could get in a retail deal with Renegade and ship directly for them.
That would be cool.
Like that would, so just kind of like help boost their sales and stuff. Or I'm just throwing out ideas, you know, since All Things Heroscape has so much stuff. What if you paired the classic stuff that bonded with the AOA stuff? So you're like, hey, if you buy AOA through me, we'll drop an extra pack of knights or something to work with your Frostborn Paladins, you know?
That'd be cool.
You know, that would, and just kind of get the classic to spread out there with the AOA stuff. We'll see. I don't know. That was just, you can have that for free. All Things Heroscape. That's my just throwing it out there.
No, definitely. Link in the description below for everybody and everything we talk about tonight, especially All Things Heroscape. So yeah, appreciate that. And I just wanted to give that shout out to them because I think it was well earned, well deserved.